it's Kenny the Vaping Heat back again with yet another review. How you all doing? Hope you're hunky-dory and doing well. And I'm glad you could join me for yet another review. Today we are looking at the OBS Engine V2. Yes, I hear you say it's a bit old, been out a while. The reason I'm doing this video is it's still relevant in today's market. Let's find out. But before we do, please, if you do like what I'm showing you, what I'm doing, please hit that like button, hit that share button, or even better again, help me grow this channel and hit that subscribe button. Much appreciated. So, without further ado, let's get down and give this thing a gander, Woohoo, yeah. Right folks, so here we are looking at the OBS engine. On the box, OBS, picture of the product, warning, nicotine substance. On the side, got engine RTA, the Q scan things for the social media. On the back, you've got contents and your colours. You can get stainless, black, rainbow, green, orange, blue, red, gold. Apparently I've got the black and gold. Warning signs and CE signs, again nicotine warning. On the side there, well, that way you've got your scratch and sniff OBS. And then basically you slide this fella off. Got the classic OBS engine yellow box, or the OBS box I should say, it's yellow. Slide that fella off. And in the box you're presented with this. First you have your atomizer, which I must say, it does look very nice in black and gold. Yeah. Very nice. And you get an accessories box. And in this box you have, again, scan bars for the social media, atomizer user attention card, basically telling you need to fill it and stuff like that when it starts to burn, which is not rocket science. You get a screwdriver, nice one. This one's got a bit of a clout to it. You get your your spare glass. You get some cotton, which looks a bit squished. You get a bag of accessories, your O-rings, a couple of screws. Also got a couple of coils. I don't know if you can see them very well. I'm not sure what they are. Could be like fuse claptons. But I don't like when these manufacturers put these in that don't give you any like material specs or anything like that, so you don't really know what they're made of. So, but for the sake of this review, we'll use them. We'll review the coils while we're at it. Finally, you've got your destruction manual, your contents in various languages. So exploded view of the the atomizer. God, wake up lad. It's 26mm diameter, 56mm high, and it weighs 55 grams. Turn the page, basic instructions on wicking, filling, etc. Well, that's basically it. So, just get it all out of the way. And we'll have a look at this fella. OBS Engine 2. On the top you have it's a 510 drip tip. So you can put anyone you like in. Obviously the O-rings on the drip tip and not in the Atty. Your airflow is top. 3 slots, 1, 2 and 3. Whatever you turn, happens with every other one, all the same. To fill it, you've got a little arrow here. Just see that little arrow there with my thumbs pointing. Or if I get, I'll just get you a screwdriver so you can see it much better. You just see there's your little arrow there. Basically what you do, pop that open and there's your fill port, side fill as well. With your chamber, with a bit of branding on, Engine 2, a logo, and you've got your bottom. Where am I going with this camera? Bloody hell, nice crackers. Got your bottom here, signed by OBS, CE, recycled mark, OBS, various serial numbers. Your pin looks like it's looks silver plated, but it does look like a bit gold actually. It could be, it's gold plated. So there you go. I'm getting gambling to me old age. So basically, you whip the bottom off, get your deck out. This is an opportunity to take your glass off. And then, if you can see down here, you have this chimney. That's not the best of views, but you can see it's a twin wall. You've got like a, if I can just get over here, so I'm just trying to see that. See there, you've got an inner wall here and an outer wall here. And basically, in this gap, this is where your air comes down, and it comes through this slot here on either side, which I don't know if you can see. Actually, it's terrible, this light me up at the minute. You see there is a number of slots in there. These two big slots are for location. So basically when you screw it back onto the Yati, it locates it so it lines the coils up with the air holes. It's nicely domed as well. It's lovely, nicely domed inside. Lovely. But yeah, that's basically the chimney. I'm sorry that's not the best clarity there, but that's definitely what it is. Your air comes down the side there, comes through the air hole on this one, hits the bottom of your coils and goes up the chimney there as vape. So again, you've got your engine brand in there and your logo. So put that back on there and have a look at this fella. Yes, weird, would you say? Let's see if we can zoom in a bit on this so you can just see it a bit better. There you go. Now this is a weird looking deck. Let's just take a look at that for a moment. Basically, your coils are underslung. They go under here, they hang under here. This here is your airflow slot, what I'm saying, that's what lines up with the chimney, and your air comes in under there, which hits the coil smack on underneath. You hang your coils underneath like that. Sorry. So basically with this, the key is to get your coils positioned so that over these air holes in the centre. So position of these coils is the main thing with this for it to work well. Like you see with your positive and your negative side, with your insulator down here. What is going on with this camera there? There you go. Your insulator's there, so it's your positive and your negative side. You have Phillips screws, which I do like to see. So yeah, so we'll try putting a build in this because this is going to be interesting, so bear with us. Basically, I find I've just got this fella kicking about to stand it on for now. Just bear with us, we'll whack her on and see what we'll do here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these coils that were supplied and get everything pulled out as per usual. It's all over the shop. There's the coils. I'll put everything back in this bloody bag. Make sure I don't lose none of them screws. A couple of O-rings there. Oh god, they're fiddly to get that off. Right. We'll get a bit of a view of these coils. Just trying to see what they are. Oh, like claptons. Definitely look like claptons. Could be a... Oh, I'm going to see if we can get a zoom on this. We'll see. Well, it could be dual cores. Well, they're dual core claptons, that's what they look like. So what we'll do is we'll get a bit of a build going on. So first things first, back the screws off. Give yourself plenty room to get cracking with them. I was thinking of just fast forwarding this, but I think it might be wise just to to walk you through this one. That's the screws backed off. So basically what we want to do, ready gun. So you get your coil, put it underneath there like so, hook one end in behind the screw, the other end in behind the screw, so you're sitting something like that. So now as you can see it's flush against there. What you need to be doing is just lifting it up ever so slightly like that, just so it's off the deck. Basically I can grab it with one finger and I'll just show you again. I'm just lifting it up ever so slightly, and I'm going to put it down now and just give the screw a little nip. Just give that fella a little nip so it gets a hold of that one. Sorry about that jump cut, folks. My battery died. Tremendous. But we were up to here. This is where we've got it nicely positioned. So as you can see, it's sitting nicely over that coil there, over that airflow, sorry. Nice and centered. So once you've done that, just get your snippy doobies. That's a good thing about this, like, is you don't have to cut the legs. You can just go straight in and just snip everything straight off, and there's no fanning about measuring legs out and everything like that. So basically, that is what you're looking at. So I'll just repeat the process down on the table. So that leg could do a bit more of a trim, couldn't it? Hey, zoom lenses, tremendous. Let you see everything. Let's have a look at that one. That looks better. Yeah, that's basically what you're looking for. So I'll repeat the other side. I'll just do it as quick as I can rather than mess about. Basically again, just lift it up a touch, screw that fella in. Like I say, I just nip it first, bring him to a nice level. So if I'm roughly there, right, we'll tighten that down, because obviously the last time when we moved it, we tightened it, it moved. So there we go. A bit of a loose thread on there, yeah, but never mind, there we go. So again, just manipulate it where we need it to be, get it shoved over in the middle, down and out over, roughly like so. Straighten up a bit. Like I say, just give everything a final nip. Make sure it's all nice and tight, both sides. So just snip these legs off. And that, people, is basically what you're looking at. Just sitting over them air channels, put it smack bang in the middle, over the air channels, and that is what you're basically looking at. Now wicking is pretty straightforward on this. It's you don't need a lot, because as you can see, these are the the juice wells, juice channels, sorry, juice ports, and they are quite a big size. There you go, juice port there, juice port there, same on the other side, juice port there, juice port there. So to wick, you need, you just cut them short, and you just tuck it down. So if you bear with us, we'll I think we'll use some of their cotton as well. Why not? It's their stuff in it, so this is what comes with it, so why not? I'm not really a fan of this, so if you bear with us, I'll probably make a right bull's lug of it, so to speak. I'm just going to cut it in half, and then I'll cut it in half again, so I get 2 strips. The thing with me, I'm not bloody heavy-handed. When you peel the outer strip off, I tend to take most of the bloody the cotton away. So I've got like 2 strips, like so. You can just see that, yeah. So I'll do this off the camera because knowing me, I'll make a backside of it, but there's one outside of. And there's the other one. I've just got them all peeled off, ready to go. So I'm back with it. I'll just zoom it out just a touch wrong here. Hang on. So just like, you know, kind of get it where it needs to be. Might be a bit thick, this actually. I'll just give it a bash. Yeah, I'm going to be way too thick. So what I'll do is I'll cut it again. Let's see where we are. Bear with me one moment because I'm absolutely terrible. It's probably the first time I've tried this stuff. I mean, just roll into a tube. I think you just roll it out into a tube generally, and obviously you just pinch and twist on an end, and hopefully, if you can see, I can hopefully get this through without making a total mess of it. Yeah, that doesn't feel too bad. It's gone there nicely. Yeah, that wasn't too bad, that. Quite impressed with that. So, I'll do the other side now, if you bear with us. I'll just sort this one out. Again, I'm just kind of manipulating the bit and rolling into a tube a bit, you know, as you do. And we'll pinch and twist again. Let's see where we'll get on with this one. Back and then forward, and always just pull them back just a touch so they just bed nicely in. And basically you've got that. Now, like I say, you're only going into there, so I tend to cut. See where the edge of this ring is? I tend to like, oh God, stop flicking away. I tend to go about here, just on the edge of the ring. So, bear with us, I've just gone in there and cut that one off. And cut that one off. You look like little bow ties, basically. You know what I mean? Same with this side, roughly where the edge of the tank is. And that there's roughly it. Let's see, we'll just space that out a bit. Get them evened up. So now, basically, it is the old fluffy up of the coffin. Fluff it up. Again, just fluff it up again. Fluff it up again. And all you do, just tuck it all in that hole. Ram it in, just tuck it in. Now just settle in. Like so. One again, same with this one, just settle it in. Doing cram it in, just, you know, just place it in. I'm not putting hardly any pressure at all on that. There's plenty of room in these juice wells because they are bloody deep. So trust us, you will get all this in without raining it and forcing it and compressing it, you know. You just tuck it in nice and gently, and it just kind of falls into place. Same again, last one, drop it in there. That doesn't look too bad. Just make sure, you know, it's not tight. Got a bit of looseness there, so it'll expand. Get your juice in. And that, folks, is basically it. There you have these OBS Engine 2, all wicked, coiled, ready to go. So what we'll do, we'll get this fella juiced up, nip back up top, and then we'll have a gun on it, eh? Champion. See you in a bit. Hi folks, and here we are back up top with the OBS Engine 2. I've got it sitting on me Lost Vape Paranormal 250C because BG class is broke. Good. It still fires, but the screen's gone, so you can't see nothing on it. This coil is coming out at 0.18, and I've got it sitting at 75 watts on the replay mode in this lovely little mod. Still a good mod, this, like daily chip, you know, big competitor with the Yeehee, so it's up there. And I'm vaping on this wonderful stuff. It's called Juice Heed, and it's peach and pear. It's very nice, actually. I'm normally a custard man, but you know, don't knock until you try it. Got to try this new stuff. So anyway, back to this fella. The reason why I'm reviewing this fella now is because I believe it's still relevant in this day and age against all the new stuff, the mesh stuff, because with an OBS, the flavour is amazing. Watch. Oh. Feels like you're drinking it. Honestly, the taste is fabulous. But yeah, this was out probably 5-6 months ago, maybe a bit more. It followed on from the Engine 1 and the Engine Nano. A lot of people preferred the Nano until this came along. When this came along, the difference was just stratospheric, is that a word? Whatever, you know, it was just, woof, it was totally different. You know, it left the others miles behind for flavour. So, in the today's market, actually this is still the stand toe your mesh coilers, because the flavour of this thing is fabulous, because OBS nailed the top airflow. They nailed it. You know, with the air coming down the outside of the chamber, up under your coil and up into your mouth type of thing. It's a small chamber as well, so it gets nicely condensed and the flavour's fabulous. Only thing I need to mention is when you're doing your build, when you come to trim the legs of your coil, trim them right down as close as you can, because I've made the mistake once. I've done it only once, but I left a little bit on. When I put it on, it was touching the chamber, so it was short, and you know, nothing would fire it. So took it out, trimmed them down again. Everything's hunky dory. So that to me is the only niggly point with this. But that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. It's spot on, brilliant. I can see it. Possible the niggly point, the build deck. It is fiddly, it is unusual, but you know, it's like everything else, bit of practice, you master it, get them coils positioned spot on, and you've got no worries, you know, you're just fabulous. I mean, Wigan ports, juice ports we're going to call them, are massive, so you know, if you cut them short, drop them straight in, It's wicked lovely. I mean, that's keeping up just fine now, you know what I mean? It's absolutely spot on. So yeah, I think they're probably cheapest chips now. I haven't really looked at the prices as such. I should have, very sorry for not doing so, but I think you should be paying about 30 quid for this, you know, and it's still value for money. You might get for less, you know, make sales, or people are tired of a while and sell them, shop about, you might get for next and out, but it's like everything else, with the hype of the new tank, everybody buys them, and the hype and all the shit that goes with it. Once you let it all die off a couple of months, you probably buy them cheaper than what everybody else has bought them for, so worth looking into. But yeah, all in all, just buy one, you know what I mean? Just buy one, it's as simple as that, that's all I can say. Loving it on this paranormal. See, it's very pretty, you know, just even though it's got some gold in it, it still goes with this setup, with this mod. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I'm loving it, you know, for flavour. That's what this tank is, it's a flavour tank. It does chuck a few clouds, but primarily a flavour tank. And trust us people, when you get all the guts in there, set up right, done properly, you will not be disappointed. I mean, this is with the coils and the cotton that come with it, and the flavours are immense. Imagine it with, you know, better quality coils and better quality cotton in. God, you know, it's like drinking the juice, you know what I mean? It's that good, the flavour in it. So without further ado, like, I'm just gonna have to wrap this one up before I turn it into a gush fest, because I'm absolutely loving this. So yeah, like I said before earlier on the video, if you like what you see, hit that like button, share it, whatever, just smash that button. Even better again, hit that subscribe button, help us keep me doing what I'm doing. Love doing it for you. So, you know, I'm Kenny, I've been the Vaping Heat. Stay safe, vape safe. Until the next time, I shall see you later. Bye. Cheers.